And in this final open class heat, there is one team in particular that we're going to be watching to see if they can advance to the final yet again, and that is the Bullis School. Look for them on GI. We've also got St. Elizabeth Tech, Mount Vernon, Luis Munoz Marine, Arundel, Archbishop Carroll, LaSalle Academy, Rhode Island, Homewood Tech. Oh my goodness.
This fastest teenager just stunned the world with another record-breaking run. Who is this young sprinter? And could he be the next Usain Bolt? Let's take a closer look. 17-year-old Quincy Wilson just dominated the new Balance Indoor Grand Prix against a field of Olympic-level athletes. His victory wasn't just about the time, it was how he did it, tactically outmaneuvering Olympic finalist Jareem Richards in the final stretch. Wilson's performance of 45.66 seconds in the 400 meters didn't just win him the race. It showed a level of racing maturity that has experts comparing him to legends like Michael Johnson. Running in lane 6, he perfectly timed his move on the final curve, swinging wide with the confidence of a veteran. Not only did he win, but he made it look easy, leaving professional athletes watching his back as he crossed the finish line.
Bonjour, je suis
It's amazing. 16 years old in the Olympics as a sprinter. And Quincy, he could run this Friday.
Wilson began his athletic journey almost as soon as he could walk, joining the Fort Me Highsteppers Club, where he showed natural ability across multiple events. By second grade, he was already turning heads in the 400 meters, showing a natural affinity for the distance that would later become his signature event. His parents and early coaches carefully let him explore different events, from the 100 to the 1500 meters, building a strong foundation. This diverse athletic background helped develop the complete athlete we're seeing today. Even in elementary school, he was breaking records and showing signs of extraordinary potential.
All his hard work, dedication is paying off right now.
To be able to watch your child wake up one day and meet their dreams in real life, it's amazing. It's what every parent wants.
The decision to attend Bullis School in Maryland proved to be a game-changing move for Wilson's development. His daily routine is incredible, waking up at 5 a.m. for a 90-minute commute to school, tackling challenging courses like pre-calculus and engineering, then training until 6 p.m. This schedule would break most adults, but Wilson thrives on it. The prestigious school's program provides him with both academic excellence and elite athletic training. His ability to maintain straight A's while breaking world records shows a level of discipline rarely seen in athletes of any age. But wait, there is more. What makes Wilson's achievements even more remarkable is his constant breaking of records that seemed unbreakable. His time of 44.2 seconds in the 400 meters at age 16 wasn't just fast. It was historically unprecedented. He currently holds 9 different world age group records, a feat that hasn't been seen since the early days of track and field record keeping. Every time he steps on the track, another record seems to fall. His progression isn't random. It's a steady improvement that suggests he's nowhere near his peak. His indoor times are matching what most elite athletes run in their prime, and he's doing it while still growing and developing. The Olympic story might be the most incredible chapter yet. At just 16, Wilson didn't just make the U.S. Olympic team, he ran times in the trials that made veteran athletes do a double take. His 44.66 in the preliminaries was just the start. He improved to 44.59 in the semifinals, showing he could handle multiple rounds of high-pressure racing. Making the Olympic team as the youngest American male track athlete ever would have been enough, but he went on to contribute to a gold medal in the 4x400 relay. His performance at the trials, finishing 6th against America's best quarter-milers, proved he belonged on the biggest stage in sports.
Tall, 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 tall. The cool thing about track is that everybody has the same opportunity. So it's not about age. He has a heart of a champion. He's a competitor. He wants to put on the colors for Team USA and represent.
What sets Wilson apart is his scientific approach to training. Working with Coach Joe Lee, he's developed a program that focuses on long-term development rather than immediate success. His personal interest in anatomy helps him understand the training process, making him an active participant in his development. The coaching staff carefully manages his workload, understanding that his body is still growing. This isn't just about running fast. It's about building a sustainable career that could redefine what's possible in track and field. The way Wilson handles competition shows maturity beyond his years. When he lines up against professional athletes, there's no sign of intimidation. His racing tactics are becoming more sophisticated with each competition, knowing when to be patient and when to make decisive moves. At the recent New Balance meet, he demonstrated this perfectly, staying composed early before unleashing a perfectly timed final 100 meters. His ability to execute race plans under pressure has veteran coaches shaking their heads in amazement. Quincy Wilson is doing something no young athlete has ever done before. His times aren't just fast for his age, they're faster than what most top athletes run at their best. Only one runner under 20 has ever gone faster than his 44.2 seconds. And that person was an Olympic champion at 19. He's not just setting records, he's changing what people think young athletes can do. The difference between his times and other fast teenagers in history is so big, it's almost unbelievable. His personal development off the track is just as impressive as his athletic achievements. Despite the growing fame and attention, Wilson maintains an incredible balance between his academic and athletic pursuits. His teachers report that he's just as engaged in his engineering classes as he is in training. He handles media attention with a maturity that surprises everyone, never letting success go to his head. His ability to articulate his goals and process shows wisdom beyond his years, often speaking about the importance of education alongside athletic achievement.
Looking at the TV, you're just like, I could be that person one day.
I was like, okay, Quincy, yeah, you're going to go to the Olympics, whatever. And I was like, well, maybe 2028. You'll be like in college or something like that. And he looked at me like, no, I'm going like now.
I was really excited about running today.
Quincy Wilson's success is shaking up the track and field world. People aren't asking if he'll break the 44-second barrier in the 400 meters. They're wondering when it will happen. Colleges are competing to recruit him, but some think he might go pro since he's already performing at an elite level. His impact goes beyond just records. He's changing the way people think about training young athletes and proving that talent can shine at any age. The pressure of being labeled the next Usain Bolt would crush most teenagers, but Wilson seems to take it in stride. He's already handling expectations that would intimidate most professional athletes. His support system, including family, coaches, and school, helps him maintain perspective. When asked about comparisons to track legends, he typically redirects the conversation to his next goals or his teammates. This humility, combined with his incredible talent, makes his story even more compelling. Track and field experts are already speculating about his ultimate potential. Some believe he could threaten the world record of 43.03 seconds in the 400 meters while still a teenager. Others point to his range of abilities, suggesting he could excel in multiple events like the 200 meters or even the 800. His coach maintains that they're taking a patient approach, focusing on proper development rather than chasing time. This long-term vision suggests that what we're seeing now might just be the beginning. As Wilson keeps improving, he's inspiring young athletes everywhere. His success proves that with the right support, hard work, and focus, anything is possible. He's not just a great athlete, he's also a great role model, showing how to handle success with kindness and humility. The Wilson effect is already making a difference, with more young athletes and coaches using smart, balanced training. Share your thoughts in the comments section and subscribe to this channel for more updates. Quincy Wilson, the rising track and field star who gained popularity in 2024, recently found himself at the center of unexpected controversy when he attended an NFL game. Wilson, who earned a gold medal as part of Team USA's 4x400 meter relay team at the 2024 Paris Olympics, has quickly become one of the most promising young athletes in track and field. However, his appearance at a Baltimore Ravens game led to a surprising backlash from some NFL fans. Wilson's journey to fame began with his impressive high school performances, culminating in his selection for the U.S. Olympic team at just 16 years old. His contribution to the gold medal-winning 4x400 meter relay team in Paris catapulted him into the spotlight, making him a sought-after figure for sponsorships, interviews, and media appearances. Since his Olympic triumph, Wilson has continued to excel on the track. At the Marine Corps Holiday Classic, he competed in the 600-meter event, setting a new meet record with a time of 1 minute 17.19 seconds. This performance not only broke his personal best, but also demonstrated the significant gap between Wilson and his high school competitors. The event highlighted Wilson's exceptional talent and the impact of his Olympic experience on his athletic development. Wilson has remained in the public eye despite the track and field off-season.
Take us back to about 100 meters to go. What were you seeing, thinking, and how did you close this race?
Today, I just came out here, gave everything I had. I knew that last 100 was going to be hard. I've been studying these guys. Last year I was in the stands watching them, so I'm really out here now, and I'm competing with them, so I'm so thankful to be in this moment.
How are you able to keep your nerves? You're 16. Vernon Norwood, who was one lane ahead of you, is 32, twice your age. How do you have the poise to come out here and compete like this?
I mean, it's nothing different. We put on the same shoes the same way. So, I mean, we come out here, it's really just who had a better race. And today, we all fought it out to the end. And it was a great race to be able to say that I was able to race with him.
All righty, Quincy. We'll wait and see what happens with your time and maybe to the final, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
His recent appearance at the NFL game between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers at M&T Bank Stadium was intended to be a casual outing for the young athlete. The Ravens' official social media account acknowledged Wilson's presence, posting a video with the caption, "Quincy is back." The stadium's big screen displayed Wilson as an Olympic gold medalist, and he responded by waving to the crowd. This wasn't Wilson's first interaction with the Ravens. Following his Olympic victory, he visited the team, where players like Zay Flowers enthusiastically greeted him and admired his gold medal. The NFL player's warm reception contrasted sharply with the reaction of some fans to his recent stadium appearance. The social media post by the Ravens featuring Wilson sparked a range of responses from NFL fans. Many comments reflected confusion or indifference about Wilson's identity. One fan wrote, "I must be old. Who TF is Quincy?" Another commented, "Bro, been an NFL fan for a long time, but never seen this kid in my life. Who TF is this?" These reactions highlight a disconnect between the worlds of track and field and American football, despite both being popular sports in the United States. More concerning were the comments that went beyond mere curiosity or confusion. Some fans expressed outright hostility towards Wilson's presence at the game. One particularly harsh comment read, "If he cannot play, why TF is boy standing on the sidelines? Sit your A home." This type of reaction raises questions about the treatment of athletes from different sports and the expectations of some sports fans. The negative response to Wilson's appearance is not an isolated incident. Other Olympic athletes, including gymnasts Simone Biles and Jordan Chiles, have faced similar treatment when attending NFL games. This pattern suggests a broader issue of how some NFL fans perceive athletes from other sports, especially those who have achieved success on the global stage.
And this is my dream since I was a young athlete. When I started running track, I approached my mom and told her that I would love to run in the Olympics one day.
Let's go, Q!
The backlash against Wilson also reflects a larger conversation about sports culture and fan behavior. In an era where athletes are increasingly visible across various platforms, fans' expectations and reactions can significantly impact these public figures. The hostility directed at Wilson, a teenager who has already achieved remarkable success in his sport, raises concerns about the pressure and scrutiny placed on young athletes. It's important to note that not all reactions to Wilson's presence were negative. Many fans and observers appreciated seeing an Olympic champion at the NFL game, viewing it as a positive crossover between different sports. The Ravens organization's decision to highlight Wilson's presence indicates a recognition of his achievements and status as a notable athlete. The incident also brings attention to the differences in popularity and recognition between various sports in the United States. While track and field athletes like Wilson achieve global recognition during events like the Olympics, their fame often doesn't translate to the same level of recognition in day-to-day American sports culture, which is dominated by leagues like the NFL, NBA, and MLB.
Let's go, men's 400 second semi-final. Quincy Wilson, he's got Bryce Deadman on his inside.
And Quincy Wilson usually gets out fast, and Vernon is the one who usually holds back, but Vernon seems to be out well as Quincy has not closed up the gap, and that is actually behind him there, Bryce Deadman, who is off to a good start, has closed up the high schooler.
Quincy Wilson showed me something in that first round. He showed me that he is able to run the last 100 of this race, and he's going to need one because he's falling back.
He sure is. Vernon Norwood, he's chasing down Judson Lincoln, and now here we come. Top two go through on the inside. Bryce Deadman. Look at this. The kid's coming back. Oh, what a finish from the 16-year-old.
So he's going to have to rely on time. Right now, he is the top of the bubble and looking very good for a chance in the final.
Bryce Deadman gets the win.
Wilson's experience at the Ravens game serves as a reminder of the challenges faced by athletes who excel in sports that don't receive constant mainstream attention in the U.S. Despite being an Olympic gold medalist, Wilson found himself subject to criticism and dismissal from fans of a different sport. This situation highlights the need for greater appreciation and understanding of diverse athletic achievements across different sports. The reaction to Wilson's appearance also raises questions about the role of social media in shaping public perceptions of athletes. While platforms like Twitter, now X, provide a way for teams to engage with fans and highlight special guests, they also open the door for immediate, unfiltered, and sometimes harsh reactions from the public. The ease with which negative comments can be shared online can create a challenging environment for young athletes like Wilson, who are still navigating their newfound fame. Despite the negative comments, Wilson's achievements remain impressive. At just 17 years old, he has already reached the pinnacle of his sport by winning an Olympic gold medal. His continued success in track events demonstrates his dedication and potential for future accomplishments. The criticism he faced at the NFL game is unlikely to deter him from his athletic pursuits or diminish his accomplishments. The incident also provides an opportunity for discussion about sportsmanship and respect across different athletic disciplines. While fans may have strong allegiances to particular sports or teams, there's value in recognizing and appreciating excellence in all forms of athletic achievement. Wilson's Olympic gold medal represents the highest level of success in global sports, a fact that transcends the boundaries of any single sport or league.
All I know is that I gave everything that I had and some, and so that's the main thing. I can't go back and be disappointed because at the end of the day, I'm 16, running grown man time. They're running grown man time, so yeah.
As Wilson continues his athletic career, experiences like this may shape how he and other track and field athletes interact with the broader sports world. It may also influence how sports organizations handle cross-sport appearances and introductions in the future. There's potential for these incidents to lead to more education and awareness about the achievements of athletes from various sports backgrounds. The controversy surrounding Wilson's NFL game appearance also highlights the unique challenges faced by young athletes in the social media age. At 17, Wilson is navigating not only the pressures of high-level athletic competition, but also the complexities of public life and online interactions. How he and his support system handle these challenges could set an example for other young athletes facing similar situations.
And in this final open class heat, there is one team in particular that we're going to be watching to see if they can advance to the final yet again, and that is the Bullis School. Look for them on GI. We've also got St. Elizabeth Tech, Mount Vernon, Luis Munoz Marine, Arundel, Archbishop Carroll, LaSalle Academy, Rhode Island, Homewood.
Looking ahead, Wilson's focus is likely to remain on his track and field career. With the professional track season approaching, he has the opportunity to further establish himself in his sport. His performances at events like the Marine Corps Holiday Classic suggest that he's continuing to improve and could be a major force in track and field for years to come. The incident at the Ravens game, while unpleasant, is unlikely to significantly impact Wilson's athletic career. However, it does serve as a talking point for the sports community about how athletes from different disciplines are perceived and treated. It also underscores the need for greater understanding and respect across different sports. As Wilson continues to compete and make public appearances, his experiences will likely contribute to ongoing discussions about athlete recognition, fan behavior, and the intersection of different sports cultures. His journey from high school phenom to Olympic champion and beyond will be watched with interest, not just for his athletic achievements, but also for how he navigates the complex world of sports celebrity. The reaction to Wilson's appearance at the NFL game reflects broader issues in sports culture and fan behavior. While negative comments can be disheartening, they also provide an opportunity for education and growth. As sports continue to evolve and intersect, incidents like this can lead to more inclusive and respectful fan cultures across all athletic disciplines. How can we, as fans, contribute to building a more inclusive and respectful sports culture? Share your thoughts in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates.
All eyes are on Quincy Wilson, the young track athlete making history and giving everyone a run for their money. Here's his story.
Set.
Quincy Wilson, the 16-year-old who stunned the world with his Olympic gold, just made a major announcement, and it's set to change everything. What's driving this unexpected move, and why is it shaking up the track and field world? Let's find out.
It's my dream since I was a young athlete. When I started running track, I approached my mom and told her that I would love to run in the Olympics one day.
Let's go, Q! Arms!
Quincy Wilson's journey in track and field began remarkably early, with his first competitive steps coming shortly after learning to walk. Under the Fort Me Highsteppers Club, he explored multiple events, the 100, 200, and 400 meters, showing natural talent across all sprinting distances. By second grade, Wilson was already demonstrating exceptional promise, finishing runner-up in shorter sprints and claiming gold in the 400 meters. This early success not only qualified him for the junior games in all three events, but also revealed his natural affinity for the quarter mile. His parents recognized and nurtured this talent, ensuring he maintained a balanced approach to both athletics and education. The support system around young Wilson understood the importance of not pushing too hard too early, allowing his natural abilities to develop organically. This foundation period would prove crucial in his later development, establishing both the physical and mental groundwork for his future achievements. During his elementary school years, Wilson's progression was nothing short of remarkable. In fourth grade, he tackled his first indoor season with impressive maturity, claiming titles in both the 200 and 400 meters. The significant milestone of breaking the 1-minute barrier in the 400 meters came naturally, and he accomplished this feat 6 separate times in succession. Rather than narrowing his focus early, Wilson embraced the full spectrum of track and field, competing in everything from 1,500-meter races to hurdles and long jump. This diverse approach helped develop his overall athleticism and prevented early specialization.